No superhero has more expensive gadgets than Batman. Even the actors who portray the Dark Knight have ridiculously lavish toys to play with. This is how Batman actors spend their riches. Robert Pattinson has since graduated from the hottest vampire at high school to the mantle of the baddest bat in Gotham. His net worth is a whopping $100 million, and he spent a portion of that cash on a lavish $2.1 million Spanish hacienda located in Hollywood Hills. He has 2 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms with a gorgeous view. When he gets hungry, Robert walks to the kitchen on pristine hardwood floors, then prepares breakfast on a marble countertop while standing on vintage terracotta tiles. Robert Pattinson's lot measures 10,000 square feet and sports a large backyard that kinda looks like the magical lands of Narnia. It has a pool, secluded outdoor spa surrounded by lush greenery, and a private vegetable garden. I wouldn't be surprised if he owned a talking lion that towels him down when he steps out of the hot tub. Pattinson likes to roll out of his long brick driveway through the iron gates in either his 1963 Chevrolet Nova 2-door sedan, which features 350 horsepower V8 engine and an electric ignition with dual exhaust, which cost him $41,000, or his sexy BMW 1989 325i convertible that only set him back $10,000. You can't dispute Pattinson's generous nature. He reportedly gave ex-girlfriend Twigs a $2,000 promise ring, and when he was dating then co-star Kristen Stewart, he bought her a limited edition solid white gold Bentley Crew technical writing instrument, which is just a fancy way of saying the vampire from Twilight bought his ex-girlfriend a $30,000 fountain pen for her birthday. Now, you might think expensive stationery sounds lame, but when you're that rich, even gold-plated diamond-encrusted toenail clippers sounds like a great gift item, which is probably why young Prince George got a pair for his birthday. If you're looking for toenails fit for a king, it'll only set you back $1.1 million. Christian Bale's Dark Knight trilogies are arguably the most iconic Batman films of all time. With a net worth of $80 million, you'd think that Bale and Bruce Wayne had a lot in common, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Now, don't get me wrong, Bale has some very nice stuff, like his mansion worth $8.8 million, and this place is sweet. It has a classic stone pathway that leads to the white door that opens up to a very comfortable living room. The family room's fireplace is so big, it could fit 3 Santas end to end. Of course, the floors are covered in flawless hardwood that looks so smooth you can ice skate on them. And the mansion also features a chef's kitchen with granite countertops, a library that's probably filled with Batman comic books, an outdoor kitchen/barbecue that's so huge you can roast a medium-sized farm animal on it. Bale also owns a $13 million ranch in Sullivan Canyon that has a 4,000 square foot single-story main house, a large pool, and a horse stable. However, the only house publicly reported in his name is a modest bungalow in Santa Monica that he paid $1.7 million for. Now, Bale does own a sweet $22,000 1999 Mercedes C43 AMG with a 302 horsepower V8 engine and a cherry red $30,000 Ducati. But it's been reported that his favorite ride is a 17-year-old Toyota Tacoma pickup truck worth $9,000. He's even been seen driving it to movie sets. Only Christian Bale would ride a Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 with a 6.5 V12 engine worth $300,000 on the set of Batman Begins, and then drive home in a rusty Toyota Tacoma. You're rich, dog. Just buy a new car. It's obvious that unlike Bruce Wayne, Bale has a distaste for luxury. Even though his net worth is an eye-watering $80 million, and you might have seen him walking down the red carpet in a very stylish black suit, at home, Bale spends most of his days wearing a simple sweatshirt and joggers. All I'm saying is, if Bruce Wayne drives a 17-year-old Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, lives in a modest bungalow, and wears a jogging suit all day, my 80-year-old next-door neighbor might be Batman. George Clooney's lifestyle is definitely on par with the Caped Crusaders' alter ego. Clooney's net worth is a staggering $550 million, and he is not shy about spending it. He owns a swank private estate hidden on a quaint island in Oxfordshire, England, that he bought for $10 million. Clooney also owns a $30 million Berkshire estate, which has 9 gigantic bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a wine cellar, private theater, a gym, and a steam room. This insanely huge 9,000 square foot mansion is so big, it makes Wayne Manor look like a bungalow. George enjoys small, traffic-friendly vehicles. Rumor has it, back in the day, Clooney used to zip around Europe in a cute little 3-wheeled Piaggio MP3 250 scooter that only cost him $7,000. Clooney was actually caught on camera crashing his Piaggio in LA. Don't worry, he's fine. If the Dark Knight could be stopped by a small car accident, they never would have made it past the first Batman movie. Clooney is very into electric cars and bought himself a weird-looking $120,000 Tango T600 EV that kinda looks like a cheap kid's toy that got flattened on both sides after their parents sat on it. But Clooney also copped himself a few super hot cars during his prosperous career. You might catch Clooney cruising in a $98,000 cherry red Chevrolet Corvette V8 C1 convertible, or in a $160,000 Porsche 911 Carrera 2 964 Speedster. Personally, my favorite Clooney mobile is his limited edition 2008 Tesla Signature 100. It costs $109,000 and reaches top speeds that would give Batman's Tumbler a run for its money. In real life, Clooney isn't the CEO of Wayne Industries, but he is a very successful businessman. Nespresso paid him $40 million as an endorsement deal, and all he had to do was look cool while drinking coffee in commercials with Danny DeVito. Clooney also owned a tequila company called Casamigos. When Clooney and his friends started the tequila company, it was meant to be served only to close friends and family. They never intended Casamigos to go public. But Casamigos became so popular, in 2017, Clooney and his partners ended up selling their tequila company for $1 billion. Most people unintentionally lose money. George Clooney must be the only person in history to make $1 billion by accident. Clooney attributes much of his success to friends that let him crash on their couches when he was broke. To pay back their hospitality, he handed them 14 suitcases, each filled with $1 million in cash. What? I crashed on my homie's couch for months, and I still haven't given him that $10 Amazon gift card. I've been spending a lot of time talking about all the new Batboys on the scene, but let's give it up for the OG Batmen, Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer has a net worth of $25 million, and he recently sold his 6,000-acre New Mexico ranch for $18 million. He hasn't played Batman in over 20 years, yet Kilmer is still making Top Gun money. Michael Keaton changed the game when he rolled on screen in the first movie Batmobile. It sported a 230 horsepower Chevrolet V8 engine and is currently on sale for $620,000. Michael Keaton's net worth is a respectable $40 million. Keaton spends his days lounging on his $9 million ranch located in Santa Barbara. The 19-acre property includes a 2,000 square foot cottage and a stable where Michael keeps his horses in the winter. Michael Keaton will be reprising his role as Batman for the first time in over 3 decades for the Flash movie out later this year. I can't wait to see you show these young bat pups why they call you the world's greatest detective. Actor on this list, most like the Dark Knight, must be Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck has a net worth of $150 million. and spends his money as if he sweats gold doubloons. Ben owns an extremely large property worth $12 million that holds 3 separate houses on the grounds. Seriously? Big Ben is so rich, he has houses for his houses. Every garage in his 3 gigantic homes shelters the craziest rides, such as the $43,000 Lexus RX or his $58,000 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. And those are just the cheap cars. Ben also has a $151,000 Mercedes-Benz S63 AMG and the Audi S8 worth $153,000, built for speed and looking like a boss. Ben cares about the planet too, just as much as George Clooney, which is why he bought himself a $150,000 Tesla Model X. Affleck recently bought another house near his ex-wife Jennifer Garner. The $19 million house features a huge living room with a fireplace, spacious dining room with a butler's pantry, a study and a bar, and let's not forget about the screening room, the second bar, a gym, plus a walk-in wine cellar and a maid's room. Ben Affleck just can't stop buying houses. The man is a houseaholic. He was recently spotted house hunting with Jennifer Lopez at an estate in Beverly Hills worth $65 million. So Ben Affleck bought a house down the street from his second ex-wife, and then the next day, he went house shopping with his first ex-wife? He must be Batman to get away with that unscathed. Bennifer hasn't officially bought the house yet, but the place is huge. It's 38,000 square feet, has a boxing ring, basketball court, and Olympic-sized pool. It also has 12 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, and parking for 80 people. That's not a house. That's a hotel. The only thing Ben Affleck spends more money on than cars and houses are the ladies. He reportedly bought Jennifer Lopez a phantom Rolls Royce for her birthday worth $400,000. He even proposed to J-Lo with a pink diamond ring that cost $2.5 million. After all those expensive gifts, it's no wonder J-Lo got back together with him. And the prize for the weirdest Batman purchase goes to Christian Bale for buying a $3,000 neck machine, whatever the heck that is. Thanks for watching.